Hello my dudes, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, I'm Evan, and I knit things, and do lots of other crafty and non-crafty stuff as well. And if you're a regular, welcome back. I'm so glad you're all here. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. Today is a very important episode. Number one, it's episode number 28, which doesn't really matter, but we hit 500 subscribers. So, obviously, we have to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. So, you're going to want to stay tuned until the acquisition section, and we'll do the giveaway then. It'll make sense why then, but okay. So, stay tuned, okay? You're going to want to. Other things to do in this episode, let's see. I have some whip updates to share with you. This is done blocking, so we can talk about that a little bit. I have a thing that I'm going to rant about for a little bit. I have a new cast on. I have a bit of acquisitions. More than a bit of acquisitions. I have a decent number of acquisitions, but most of them aren't yarn. In fact, no, most of them aren't yarn. I was going to say, in fact, none of them are yarn, but that's not true. And then we can do book chat. And of course, our giveaway. So, let's get started. So, first, kind of finished object, kind of not finished object. Yes, it's finished, but it was also finished last week. It was just blocking, so I couldn't show it to you. This is the Haw Creek Pullover by Andrea, and it is knit up in Nua Sport by Carol Feller in the colorway Headers Teal Party. I will show you a little video so you can see the whole thing and how it fits. It's lovely. We talked all about it last week, so you can go back and watch that, or there'll be a short with all the details as well. We don't need to get into it again because we already did that, but whatever. Insert video here. Okay, whips. We always do cross stitch first, so let's do cross stitch first. I'm working on this Mario cross stitch for my younger son Henry. This is for Christmas for him. I finished all the back stitching. Now I just need to fill in the yellow here, and then I'll take it out of the Q-snap and move everything over, and then I have two more tubes to do. There's an orange one and a red one. So I really need to get going on this because I have another much smaller project that I want to make for my partner for Christmas. Let me see if I can show you the picture of the pattern. Not like the pattern, but like the picture of what it will look like. I'm obviously not going to show you a paid pattern. Let me see if I can find it. I'm feeling weird today, just so you know. Okay, rather than just show you my phone screen, put a picture here. So that's what I want to make for my partner. Final Fantasy VII is his favorite game of all time. So this seems fitting. It's not like massive. It's 194 stitches wide by 70 stitches tall, which is big, but not nearly as big as like something like this or the Goku one that I made for Garrett. I'll have to show them all to you all together at some point. But anyway, so I think it looks really great with the little outlining on the dudes. I'm not sure how much of a difference it really makes on the tubes, particularly like on this side. Like this side you can't really see the back stitch at all, but whatever. It did not hurt me to do it. I actually kind of like back stitching. This is the first project that I've done any back stitching in either, so that's fun. Next project. We usually talk about samples next, so it's rant time. Okay. I got this sample for Purl Soho last week. I have an NDA with them, so I'm not allowed to tell you what I'm making or like details about the project. So I'm going to tell you as much as I can. Basically, I got this small object. It is knit in 2 colors of yarn. One solid, one highly variegated, like from beginning of skein to end of skein variegated. So like they picked a section of the yarn that they wanted me to work part of this item in. I finished the part that had the variegated yarn in it, and they asked for a picture when I had gotten to that point. So I sent that to them after 2 days of work on this. Not that it was difficult or anything, but it was still 2 days of work that I had put in. And then they were like, we don't like how that color looks. We're gonna send you a different ball of yarn that's different colors to do the same thing all over again. This is how I feel about that. Yes, I'm getting paid for the bit that I made already. That's not the issue. The issue is that I could have been doing something else with that time. I have a limited amount of time to knit the things that I want to knit. And when I have to do 2 days worth of work over again because they decided they didn't like the colors, that makes me very unhappy. But anyway, so the new yarn is supposed to be here today, and I'll be able to start over today. Yeah, okay, that's that. Let's talk about happier things. Okay, I am going to show you the random scrappy sweet shop blanket. So if you don't want spoilers for several videos ahead of where is currently aired, skip to the next section, which will be the Blur cardigan. So go ahead and skip to Blur cardigan. Alright. This is the Sweet Shop Blanket by Laura Penrose. I am using all of my fingering weight yarn scraps. Okay? Here's how it's like fit in the bag there. This is going to be impossible to show you. Here, I'll show you my favorite 2 squares first. This one. Love this one. And this one. This is the most recent square I've done, and it's a really good one. So, I'm just going to try to show you some of this, okay? This is not easy to show you because it's big. Okay. So we've got 2 there. Then the next row has 3. And the row after that also has 3. Then the row after that has 4. And then the row after that has 5. And then the row after that has 6. There's the last one there. And then we're going to flip the other way. Okay, that's probably the best I can do. You'll just have to go watch the shorts. There's a playlist for it. You just have to go watch them so you can see each square individually, because this is impossible, okay? Okay, I've got one more whip that you've seen, and then one's a new cast on. This is the Blur Cardigan by Sarah Opie. I am knitting this up in 6 different skeins of yarn. The first, second, and 6th ones are from Dragon Horde yarn, and the second and third ones are Ella Ray Lace Merino, or Merino Lace. I mean, it was discontinued anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But here's where we are. I hope that whole thing is in frame. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so I was here last week and I knit all of this. Look at all of that. I knit a lot on this. I don't feel like I did, but I guess I did. It's a lot. So, I really want to finish this. I do have a problem though. Like, apparently the Ella Ray skeins have significantly less yardage than the Dragon Horde skeins, because that's all I have left of the second skein, or no, the third skein, the first skein of Ella Ray. That's all I have left for the sleeves. I'm hoping it's enough. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The sleeves just may not match the body as well. We may do a bigger section of this pink color and then less of a section of this and less of a section of this and then a bigger section of this. We'll just have to wait and see. I am quite nervous about it, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. The Ella Ray is discontinued. I can't really get more. I also don't know what the colorways are, so I can't even like scour Ravelry. But I think I'm gonna be absolutely in love with this. And I kind of already want to knit another one, but I want to make sure it fits really well first before I go being like, oh yeah, let's knit another one. What if the fit sucks? I don't think it will, but okay. Last whip. This is one you haven't seen. I saw that Imagine Landscapes was doing a Halloween gnome mystery knit along, and I do their Christmas mystery gnome knit along every year. So I saw that there was a Halloween one, and I was like, immediately yes, immediately yes. So the first 2 clues were out when I started it, and then the day after I started it, the 3rd clue came out, and then the 4th clue came out today, which is October 17th for me. The first 3 clues were out when I started, the 4th clue came out the following day, and the 5th clue came out today. So I am up through clue 3. It's actually 2 different gnomes. There's Gnumkin and Gnettle. I am up through clue 3 on both of them. So if you don't want spoilers for this mystery knit along, just go ahead and skip to acquisitions. So like I said, this is Gnumkin and Gnettle by Imagine Landscapes. I'm using a bunch of random yarn. I will show it to you as best I can. I have 3 pieces for each gnome currently. I think that's all the pieces. Okay. For Gnumkin, there are 3 colors. This is color 1. This is a Knit Pick Stroll Mini from the mini pack called Clown Car. I don't know if they have individual names, but obviously it's orange. And then the second color is the same final color as my Blur cardigan. It's the Dragon Horde yarn. I don't remember what this colorway was called. I've had it for years. And then the third color is this semi-speckled cream. I have no idea where this mini is from at all. I've had it forever. But yeah, those are Gnumkin's colors. And here's what we have for Gnumkin. We have, oh, it's all tangled. We have 2 legs, which is fun because the gnomes don't usually have legs, but they look like little pumpkin feet, and they've got stripes. So there's the legs for Gnumkin, and then we have Gnumkin's hat. I did intend to block this, but I forgot. So here's Gnumkin's hat. It's very cute. And then Gnettle's 3 colors. These 2 are from the same Stroll mini pack as the orange. There was a red, an orange, a green, a yellow, and a blue. I used the red and the blue for Garrett and Henry's Christmas socks last year, so I still had the orange, the green, and the yellow. I'm all red now because I just had to cough up a lung, but okay. This was color 1. Color 2, this is Knitpicks, I think it's Stroll Effects, because you can see that it's like, it's variegated, but because it's so dark, you just kind of get vibes. And I think the colorway had something to do with Raven or Nevermore, something Poe inspired. And then the yellow is, maybe the yellow was the first color and this was the third color. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. And so Gnettle has some legs that are slightly different. We've got bigger stripes. And then Nettle's hat is also slightly different. It's pointier, it's longer, but it's very cute. So now that I remember that I forgot to block those, I should do that when I'm done here. I lost my needles too. Okay, so that's all of the knitting. Let's talk acquisitions. First acquisition is, I'm going to show you the Fangirl Fibers Dark Academia 31-day Halloween countdown box, days 1 through 17. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead to acquisitions part 2. Okay, here's the colors. I'm really pissed about this. I'm not gonna lie to you. This doesn't say Dark Academia to me, and 2 of the colors that I've gotten this week have been the same as colors that we've gotten previously. I also got a set of 5 stitch markers, in which 3 of them are the same. I am extremely unhappy with this purchase. It was really expensive, and it's totally not living up to the hype at all. I have seen people open Fangirl Fibers countdown boxes before, and they've loved it. It's been great. So I felt confident getting this box from them. This box kind of makes me not ever want to get an Advent box ever again. Because I'm not happy about it. The only thing I've liked about this box so far is the enamel pin, which was a vending machine with ghosts in it. Okay, rant over about that. Acquisitions part 2. Here we are. Okay, so yarn I am excited and happy about. Long Dong Yarn did a over the garden wall collection that was mostly fiber. I got One Day You'll Join Us on the Rambouillet silk blend, and it's stunning. Stunning. She was also doing kits for the Ooey Gooey cowl. I did not have the budget to buy 2 skeins of floof to go with it, because you're supposed to spin this, and that's the contrast color, and then the main color is supposed to be like 2 strands of lace fluffy held together. I did not have the budget for that to go with this, like from long dong yarn, from a hand dyer, but I did have the budget to get 2 skeins of Inspire a Mind Surrey Alpaca DK, so I didn't have to hold it double. This is the colorway Gold Ochre. Isn't that perfect or what? It's gonna be so good. Now, the Ooey Gooey cowl, like, here's my thing, okay. I don't have anything against Andrea Mowry personally. However, I feel like 80% of the things she makes, patterns she makes, are the same. It's a spin cycle yarn with color work, or like a farmer's daughter's fibers yarn, and it's like a basic, and if you're a skinny person, it's going to be great and you'll look fantastic in it. If you're above a size 10, all the shaping in here just doesn't work, at least for any of the ones I've ever made. I could be wrong, but it annoys me. So I try to not make her patterns because I don't feel like it's worth my time and effort. However, her accessory patterns are excellent. So I think I'll make the Ooey Gooey cowl because I do love the motif. I love the motif of the drippy goo. That's totally my jam. So that'll be the plan for this. Now, what you've all been waiting for. 500 follower giveaway. First, I want to show you this other thing that I got. Look at these cuties! Now, I got these guys. Big skeleton, dog skeleton, for our front porch for Halloween. And more than Halloween, they're gonna live there forever now. I don't even care. I don't care. They might get a Santa hat when it's Christmas time. But they're gonna live there forever. I'm gonna be the weird lady with the skeletons on her porch for all time. They don't have names. They need names. So, to enter this 500 follower giveaway, you must do 2 things. Number 1, you must be subscribed. Number 2, gotta give me name ideas for these dudes. Here's what you can win. Since it's almost Halloween, we had to do Halloween yarn, right? Okay. I have 1 skein of the Dahlia Halloween from Hobbii. Focus. Look at that color. It's so good. This is 100% cotton. Colorway 1. Way to be creative, guys. This is 874 yards in 200 grams. It's an interesting yarn. It's not really twisted. It's kind of a bunch of threads put together. So I would say this is a fingering weight, if not a light fingering weight. But I have heard amazing things about this yarn. I have another skein for myself. I haven't used it. So I mean, I guess take that as you will. I do like this easy start right here, but this is gorgeous and it's beautiful, and I want to share it with one of you beautiful people. And then one of my favorite sock yarns out there, because it's such a workhorse, is this, also from Hobbii. This is a coincidence. I was just going through the Halloween things that I have in my cabinet over here. Is the Halloween sock wool from Hobbii. I have had about 15 skeins of this, and it is probably the hardest wearing sock yarn that I have. It is 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide. It's 459 yards per 100 grams. This colorway, interestingly enough, is also 1. But I love this yarn. It's self-striping. It's very fun because you get all of the colors, and then there's a speckled bit as well. Focus. So I have several more skeins of this to make myself more socks, and one of you lovely people will get this. Now, if you are international outside of the United States, I'm sorry, I cannot ship to you. It would be astronomical, and tariffs don't make sense thanks to our idiot of a president. So if you're international, I would love to gift you a pattern on Ravelry. If Ravelry doesn't work for you, then we can do something else, a gift card to somewhere or something. So to enter this giveaway, leave me a comment telling me what I should name my beautiful skeleton buds, and be subscribed. And you, if you're in the United States, will win this beautifulness. And if you are outside of the United States, you will win something else wonderful. Today is October 17th for me. I will draw a winner on October 24th. Next Friday. Unless for some reason I can't record that week, and then I'll do it on Halloween, okay? All you have to do if you win is email me at evanknitsthings@gmail.com, and we'll get things set up. So leave me a comment. And thank you so much, everyone who's subscribed already. Seriously, thank you. It means so much to me. I have one more acquisition to show you. One more. His name is Jimmy. My older son, Garrett, got a gecko. His name is Jimmy. He is a 2-year-old crested gecko with a Dalmatian pattern. He's very fancy. And he's super cute, and I'm kind of obsessed with him. So, everyone say welcome to Jimmy. Why Jimmy? I have no idea. I have no idea why we've named him Jimmy at all. Does he know anyone named Jimmy? No. Is there like some character he likes named Jimmy? Not that I'm aware of. My battery's about to die. Hold please. Hopefully everything is still working the same and we aren't having any problems. Okay. So, that's all the acquisitions. So let's talk book chat. Lucy is directly behind the camera in a chair, just like sighing at me. What do I do with that dog? Okay. Books I've read since last week. I don't think there's been very many. I've been so scatterbrained this week. Yeah, I've finished 3 books since last week. You know, some weeks it's 10, some weeks it's 2. You know, that's just how life goes. So, I finished The Library at Hellbore by Cassandra Caw. It was okay. 3 stars. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. 5 stars. Loved this one. It was so fun. And Best Hex Ever by Nadia L. Fossey. 5 stars. Loved it. You want a nice fall romance? That's the one to do. It's a good one. If you like spice. If you don't like spice, don't read it. Currently reading Artemis by Andy Weir. Brett and I are reading. And I am reading Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. I need to start a new audiobook this morning. So my choices are What Stalks the Deep by T. Kingfisher or Plain Ice by Rachel Harrison. We'll see. I don't know which one I'll do. I've been waiting for What Stalks the Deep since it came out. T. Kingfisher is my favorite author. However, 6 people are waiting for Plain Ice. So that does tend to influence me quite a bit. Wow, that was a really short book chat. I don't think we usually have that short of a book chat. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment and subscribe to enter the giveaway. I will draw it next week. If I can't draw it, I'll leave a post here letting you know. Go follow me over on Instagram for more regular daily stuff. I hope you all get time to do something just for you this weekend, and enjoy the beautiful fall. If it's beautiful in fall where you are. If it's not, I'm sorry. That's sad. Alright, I love you all. I hope you like this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye!